welcome back to the Mad Spiderverse. I'm Mad Spidey. Thank you once again for tuning into my channel. Haven't done much content lately. Obviously, I've still had my lives going. Obviously, I couldn't do one last weekend because it was Mrs. Spidey's birthday. So I want to do a big shout out to my boy, my brother, Remy Q Studios, who ran it for me. I greatly appreciate it, brother. Remy's always good value, and he's always willing to, give you a chop out if you're in a little bit of trouble. So yeah, thank you very much, Remy. I greatly appreciate it. He probably doesn't watch my pop vinyl videos, so that's fine. But yeah, I want to say massive shout out to Remy anyway. I will leave Remy's link in the description below. If you could please go show him some love, watch his stuff, do all that usual YouTubey stuff. That'd be fantastic. So anyway, on to today's video, pop vinyl haul time. So as I've said before, my boy Andrew down at Pop Toys down in Moorabbin, southeastern suburbs of Melbourne, always looks after me. Literally just messages me and says, hey dude, this is coming or this is coming in, shoot me some cash, got it ordered for you, and just come and grab them when you can. Obviously I usually let it build up a little bit so I can do a decent haul, and sometimes I can't always get down there because of work and YouTube commitments and things like that. So, but yeah, I was able to get down there. Obviously it's a little bit of a smaller haul than usual, which is perfectly fine, which means it's not going to be like a 15-20 minute video. So hopefully. Anyway, let's get stuck into it. So we'll do the small ones first. Now, you know the small ones are always going to be Spidey related. And of course, they always get you with the gimmicky stuff. But with this, this is the Valentine's Day ones, which obviously Valentine's Day was months ago. But Andrew was lucky enough to get the Collector Core exclusives. Now, the Collector Core ones are generally, you got to buy the Collector Core box, and you have a chance of getting, sometimes they're a one in so many chance. Sometimes they're literally just, they'll put two in there and, they'll just do alternate boxes, but sometimes they'll put super rare ones in which are harder to get. I'm not sure on these ones, but he got them for me anyway, because that's what he does. So we've got the Spider-Man. So you can see the exclusive Collector Core sticker there on the window. So I was very happy to be able to get that. As I said, even though it's a gimmicky one, the Collector Core ones can be a bit more expensive and harder to find, because I don't buy the boxes. I have once or twice before, but yeah, they're quite often. Sometimes if it's too much of a chance to actually get it, I don't bother. Just try and get it on the secondary market. There's a Gwen Stacy, and that's the Collector Core. I think the Mary Jane one, might have been a non-exclusive Collector Core one. I think it was just a standard one, so it was a little bit easier to get. But yeah, super happy to get those two, knock them off the list. So we got Peter Parker Velocity Suit. Okay, so this is from the Gamerverse stuff. They did release a Gamerverse comic, just a mini series with that sort of costume. But some of the Gamerverse stuff is the costumes, that's been pretty cool. But yeah, definitely another one to take off the list. All right, box number 2. All right, what do we got now? All right, so this is another Gamerverse. So Peter Parker Advanced Suit 2.0. So it looks like a take on the Gamerverse / the Iron Spider sort of costumes. Obviously it looks a bit more like Doc Ock arms than it does the Iron Spider suits, but still very cool indeed. So as we take them out of there, what we might do is we might put them in this box. There we go. What do we got next? All right, another Gamerverse again. So this is how they get you. All they do is they just slap Gamerverse on there. It's from the games. We'll just release a slightly different pose of some of the regular stuff. So obviously this is the symbiote suit. Spider-Man. So we've had black suits really early on in the pop vinyl Spider-Man range. But obviously now, yeah, you can see the 975. That's the gamerverse sort of stuff. So it's, yeah, it really sort of, you know, just makes you buy extras. But, you know, anyway, it is what it is. So we've got a gamerverse Craven. So he's rocking the full beard though. There. Usually he's got the little sort of, you know, goatee sort of thing. Does look pretty cool though. What do we got next? Okay, so this is a non-gamerverse one. This is just literally just another Spider-Man, and he's upside down holding a hot dog. As I said, like, they'll just release it in any kind of pose and whatever, and just to get you in. So at least it's another one that I don't have to worry about getting. Another gamerverse, so Miles Morales. And it says upgraded suit. Just to me, it just looks like his standard suit. Like, obviously not his original suit with, like, the, you know, the hoodie and bits and pieces, but just his regular sort of suit from the comics. And we got a gamerverse Venom with a lot of teeth. And if you can actually see it, there's a little bit of drool there too. So that's pretty cool. A little bit of attention to detail is always nice. So, beautiful. So that is all the standard size pops. And you know what's coming next. You know, if you've seen any of my pop vinyl videos before, I'm hooked on these comic cover ones, and I've been getting every Marvel one, not just the Spidey ones. I don't know why I decided to do this, but they all look so cool that, yeah, I did it. Alright, so we got number 49 here. It's Nightcrawler from his 4-issue miniseries. I think it was released in the late 80s, early 90s, I think. And it is actually one of the favourite iterations of a lot of people. It's actually the pirate Nightcrawler. So like swashbuckling Nightcrawler, I suppose you could call him. So that's sort of cool. And with obviously the number 1 from the mini-series in the back. You can actually sort of see it too. He's actually like, as if he's swinging in, he's actually holding a bit of rope there. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully I can get into these. Good enough. Now this one's pretty cool. So I don't know what the comic is from, because it doesn't actually have any numbers or anything like that. I'm assuming it would be one of the newer series. But it's number 54 and it's Moon Knight. Yeah, the cover itself looks really, really cool. You're more of the sort of the grey and whitish sort of Moon Knight. Yeah, very, very cool. And this one's, it's actually one of my favourite covers. But yeah, I don't know about the pop itself. It looks a little weird, and you know, and you'll see what I mean in a second. So this is number 53. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 484, or you know, that's the legacy number 43. I think it was from the 2nd or 3rd volume. And it's the Spider-Man in the rain pose. But as you can sort of see, like, it's cool that he's sort of crouched on the building, a little bit like the actual comic itself. If you ever look at his head, it's like he's got a big splotch of water there. And I think there's a little bit of, bit hard to see obviously with the glare, but there's a little bit of droplets of water on his shoulders. I reckon they should have just left the droplets of water on the shoulders, maybe not the big blotch on his head. It looks a little weird, but it sort of gives you the effect that it's trying to go for. And the lucky last one is, once again, they're getting you in with the gimmick stuff, the black light stuff. They're starting to do the pop covers in black light as well. So this is number 52. This is Daredevil number 1 from whatever volume it is. I think it's a more recent volume. But it's, yeah, so it's pop cover number 52. And it's the Blacklight Daredevil. And you can actually see there's sort of like a word actually copying the comic itself. It says "fush," not swoosh, it's "fush." Yeah, hopefully one day I just get I've said it before, get a blacklight and actually show these with the blacklight on them. So, but that's very, very cool. And at least it's something a little bit different. Like, you know, you get the normal sort of standard sort of boxes. The blacklight boxes are, you know, darker and all that sort of stuff. Looks pretty cool. And I think that is it. So that is it for this particular pop vinyl haul. I hope you really enjoyed it. Thank you once again for tuning in. Do all that usual YouTubey stuff. Hit that thumbs up because apparently it helps the algorithm. Leave a comment if you want to. But most of all, please, please hit that subscribe button. So, once again, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And Spidey out.